We're recording. I'm going to pull it up. I made a little presentation and everything, so you guys can kind of get the vibe. Get the vibe of what coaching looks like when you hit a certain level. This is what coaching looks like, guys. Getting crazy on the beach in Punta Cana. Drinks may have been involved. Okay. We're just going to talk about some coaching. If you don't, here, it doesn't look like you guys do. Pen and paper. You guys will want it. You will want it, I promise. Then I'm going to give you a ton of valuable tips.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm sending it to my notes and my phone, making sure everybody can get on. Okay. So, okay. Let's get into this. Okay, first of all, I know we've already kind of established this. You guys have been around for a couple weeks now, but I just wanted to say thank you guys again for joining our team and putting your trust in not only me, but your leader. Like I know Savannah is your coach, Rachel. So I just want to say thank you guys for trusting us and choosing us to be your leaders, because that's a huge step and it's a huge decision to begin with. So over the next few weeks, and I know we've already been doing this for a few weeks, my job is to help you get started right by providing you with as much information as I can possibly do. I can't make you be successful, but I will do everything that I can to help you be successful. Your success is based on your determination, your commitment, and your consistency. So as much as you learn, you've got to be consistent in like putting it into action. So you're going to be overwhelmed at times. It's going to happen. I promise. It's going to happen as you get started. It's totally natural. We've all been there. Just know that this is your business. So go at it at your pace, not my pace, not your partner's pace, not anybody else's pace. Go at this at your own pace. And know that you already possess 90% of what it takes to be a good coach. The rest you're going to learn as you go. So this is your story. You have the ability to make it as big as you want it to be. So like, it's time to write your own story. Number one, if you haven't done so already, take your photos. Good ones, clear ones. I know I posted the link today to like explain how to do it. You want to post clear photos for multiple reasons. You need to be proof of the product. You need to show people it works. The only way to show them is to show them. Show them the goods. Also, every time you do a program, you enter into the Beachbody Challenge. The Beachbody Challenge gives you a free shirt every time you complete a program. Most of the programs anyways, a free shirt. So just by putting in your before and afters, when you finish the program, you get a free shirt. But you've got to put in your before and you've got to put in your after, and you can only submit once per month. There's also daily cash giveaways, and there's also monthly and annual huge prizes, like big money prizes, $100,000 winners last year, etc. So there's tons of stuff to be given away and win just by submitting your results. And the results, by the way, it doesn't have to be the most dramatic results or anything like that that wins. There's several reasons that you can win. It could be your story, it could be your results, it could be all different things. You've probably heard this before, but we're going to talk about it right now. The vital behaviors. The vital behaviors of a coach. There's 4 of them. Without looking at this, do anyone other than Leah, do you guys know the 4 vital behaviors off the top of your head? Do you know these? Rachel, have you heard of the 4 vital behaviors?
No, I have not.
Okay, so this is definitely in the training, so get through the training for sure. But the 4 vital behaviors are: be proof of the product, invite, recognize, and personal development. I'm going to walk through them real quick. Be proof of the product. I remember. Go ahead. Okay. Be proof of the product. Drink your shake. Stick to your workout calendar. You've got to stick to a calendar. You've got to like print it out, follow it every single day. Don't change it up. Don't try to get ahead. Don't try to beat the system. Don't try to skip over things that you think you don't need to do. Stick to your workout calendar. Stick to your nutrition guide. Every single program has a different nutrition guide, and the nutrition guide is specifically designed to go with the program. So make sure you're doing the correct nutrition guide with the correct program to get the correct results. Every single day. You need to be consistent with this every single day. Number 2, invite. You want to be inviting everyone. There's no one you want to exclude. Everybody deserves an invitation to this. Like, if this changed your life, why wouldn't you want to change your sisters, your neighbors, your friends, some stranger on the street? You want it to change everybody's lives. So invite daily. Invite to challenge groups. Invite to the business opportunity. That's where you guys want to start doing that immediately. Start talking about coaching. I just did a huge coaching opportunity post that if you haven't gone, please go comment on my post. But so that is a huge invite post where I created a landing page to go with it. Like, be creative with how you do this. Talk about it as like a telecommute position. I made it sound really like professional and like this position rather than like work from home, get rich quick. We can't talk like that. So invite others. Invite them to the challenge groups, invite them to the business opportunity, and focus on their goals, not yours. Not, hey, I'm pushing for this big goal. Want to join my team? No. Hey, do you have fitness goals? Let me help you. Focus on their goals and then follow up with them and get them results. That's your goal. Because if you get them results, they're going to want to become a coach. That's usually how it transitions. Recognize. That's a picture of me on Summit, on stage. Beachbody is so good at recognition. By the way, I was dancing on that stage, like twirling in circles, being a crazy person. So celebrate and reinforce every meaningful achievement and activity that leads to results. That's within your coaches. So recognize your fellow coaches, recognize your leaders, recognize your challengers, recognize yourself. Call yourself out. Like, if you're doing something good, it's okay to tell everybody. Brag about it. Personal development. Number 4, personal development. You all, I think you're all pretty good at this. I do say. Yeah, I wasn't going to call you out. I wasn't going to do it. But Leah could probably pick up a book every now and then. But beyond that, so personal development. Make sure you're strengthening and bettering yourself every single day by learning from the success of others. Successful people write self-help books. That's what they do. So let's learn from them. Why not? Most of those people are millionaires, or they overcame some huge obstacle, and I'd like to do that too. So personal development every single day, at least 10 minutes. My schedule is I get up at 5:30. I work at 5:45. So from 5:30 to 5:45, as I'm like making my Energize and put my shoes on, that kind of thing. Who are we kidding? I don't wear shoes when I work out. When I'm like taking off my socks, I don't know. I am listening to personal development. That's my time. And I'm usually taking notes. Like, I have my piece of paper somewhere that I can write down, like, ooh, that makes sense. I want to share that with everybody. That's my time. All right. I need my notes for this one. Okay. So I want to talk a minute about social media, because social media, here, real quick. Your notes. You guys are taking notes. Some personal development books to begin with. Some good ones. The Go-Giver. The Compound Effect. Most of you already know. You Are a Badass. Ooh, this is a good one. Go for No. Go for No is a really good one.
I need that book.
Yeah. And Eat That Frog.
I cannot, I don't know why, but I'm terrible at saying no.
No, that's not the point. This is getting people, it's trying to get, like, rather than like selling and like getting people to say yes, it's like, get people to say no, because then people are going to say yes. That's kind of the concept behind it. Eat That Frog. That's a good one for people that are scared to do things. Push by Shailene Johnson's a good one. And I have a whole list of other ones, so I'll just leave those with you guys for right now. But those are some good ones. Okay. Social media. When it comes to social media and sharing on social media, we all know 3 posts per day, minimum, okay? And one of them being fitness related, Beachbody related, whatever. But you really, really need to start sharing your story. I really know nothing about Rachel or really, like, I don't know anything about any of you except for Cassie. And I didn't know a lot about Cassie until recently. Like, I don't know your stories. And Cassie's my sister, for anyone who doesn't know that. Cassie is my sister. So I didn't even know some of her story until recently. So I want to know your story. So when it comes, like, if you're thinking about something during the day and you're like just thinking and reminiscing about something, make it into a post. Treat Facebook like your best friend. Treat it like your diary. If you start talking open-heartedly to Facebook, it's going to explode for you. That's when it changed in my business. It went from me being like, my marriage is so perfect and everybody knows it. Oh my God, it's so perfect. And when I was like, you know what, guys, life's not perfect. Guess what? Like, and I don't air my dirty laundry. I don't put Paul down. I talk about what I can do to make my marriage better. I talk about like our struggles and what I can do to fix it. It's not about putting him down or doing anything like that. It's about being real and giving advice. And so climaxing the story. So basically, I have so many notes, but we're not going to get through all these. But develop your story. So your story, the stories you tell yourself inside your head, the stories like your dreams, the stories that like you play or you think of, or like, what if this was different, or those kinds of stories. Tell those stories. The stories you share about your own experiences, both the struggles you've overcome or might still be battling, and your experiences with Beachbody, obviously. So the stories your challenge group members and clients will share with you. That's huge. About how you've developed or how you've helped them change their lives. There's a baby on there. But so share their stories too. So get them to open up to you and be like, is it okay if I share about this? And you can just have a conversation with them and then recap. Be like, I was talking to my challenger today and they said this. And like recap the story. But the more you story tell, rather than being like, we had eggs for breakfast. Rather than that, maybe be like, the kids and I went to the farm this morning. It was so exciting to see them light up as we went and picked eggs out of the chicken coop. Like, tell the story. Just a week ago, my daughter couldn't even walk, and now she's walking. How did it go so fast? I remember when I was 15 years old, just dreaming about being a mom. It's all I wanted my whole, tell a story. You know what I mean? Just kind of tell a story of your thoughts, your feelings, and just let it go. Just in the easiest way, talk to text into your phone. Sorry, guys, this little child. What is the problem? Okay, if you're sitting on your knees, sit on my bed. Go up on the bed. Okay, then you're going outside. No, we're not watching TV right now. You want to know a story? I can tell you a story. You want to go upstairs and watch a movie? Can you guys hold on for a second? Let me just run upstairs. Sorry. Go upstairs and watch a movie.
So, how's everyone's month?
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Oh no.
Cassie, I didn't realize that you were her sister.
We're step siblings, but like, I don't know, we've just known each other forever, so it's just easier to be like sister. But yeah.
Well, if you're step, you're pretty much you're related. I didn't realize that. I always wondered where you came along. Yeah, I wondered where you came along in the picture.
Yeah. How old was she? Probably like 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a while, but yeah. Hey, Steph.
What happened?
We were just talking about how we're like.
I realized that Cassie was in a way related to you.
She's my sister. Okay, wait. What are we doing? Okay, developing your story. So Okay, so the 4 steps to sharing your story. The 4 steps. Oh my gosh. Number 1 is developing your story, like we just talked about. Number 2, these are the 4 steps. Hold on, this is an extra video. I'm gonna send you guys the video in our event page. You guys can watch the short video about the 4 steps of sharing your story. I didn't put it in this because I totally forgot to. Okay, number 3, share, don't sell. When you're writing a post, your goal is not to sell something.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Blast. Okay, so share, don't sell. When you're posting, you want to make sure that you are just inviting. You're just telling your story. You're just opening the opportunity for a conversation. You're not trying to sell anything. Your goal is not to be like, hey, buy this. No, say, hey, I'm doing this and it works for me. That's what you kind of want to say. Like, rather, like, share, don't sell. Make sense? Like, so every morning I'm all like sharing my workout, just what I'm doing. Never do you see like, you can buy this from me. Join my group. I'm not even saying any of that in the morning. I'm just sharing.
So is that different than like call to action?
Yeah. So okay. A call to action is a very specific kind of post, like my call to action post tonight. I usually do my call to action post at nighttime and I share through the rest of the day. Call to action posts do go really well with like transformations. And a call to action is something like click here to do this, or send me a message, or comment this, etc. Leave breadcrumbs and embrace your peanut butter. I love this analogy. So leave breadcrumbs. Let people want more. Like, they want more of your sticky sweet peanut butter. Like, give them the little breadcrumbs and don't tell them everything. So for example, like, okay, really, really dumb example, but I'm doing this leg program today was leg day. I worked my legs so hard. I'm so excited that I got to use weights in my workout. I haven't done that in a while, blah, blah, blah. People are going to be like, what are you doing? Because you're not telling them. You're not saying 21-day fix. You're not saying beach body. You're not saying body beast. You're not saying Shakeology. Don't use those words. I very, very, very seldom do I ever put those words in a post. So avoid name dropping when it comes to product names, because Facebook doesn't like it, and you want people to think about, like, or have to ask you questions like, what are you doing? Some great storytellers to follow. I have a list. Hold on. Let me get back to my notes. It just closed out of. So your peanut butter is what makes you you, by the way. It's something that you absolutely love that might be a bit quirky. Let people know the peanut butters in your life. So what are the peanut butters in your life? Like, make a list of your peanut butters, not right now, but like make a list of your peanut butters. What are the sticky things that are all to yourself, like unique about you? Are you obsessed with cats? Let people know and incorporate them into your posts. Whatever it is, be you, and people will come to love you for it. People know I love my canvases. Canvases are part of my peanut butter. They know that I'm obsessed with canvases. They also know that I like my DIY stuff. They also know my kid rubs his poop everywhere. Like, those are my things, and people know me for those things. And now apparently they know me for my kids throwing cushions off the couch, because I got a couple messages about that, and I think that's really funny. But some great storytellers to follow. Amy Silverman is a really good storyteller. Bonnie Engel is a really good storyteller. Lindsay Matway, clearly our lovely Brittany Leggett, and Megan Ewaldson. They're some of my favorites. And outside of Beachbody, Bo Eason, Boeason, and Simon Sinek, Sinek. Those two are really good storytellers outside of Beachbody. That's what you want to be, is a storyteller of your own life. No one knows you or your life better than you do. So share it. Share your story. And remember, consistency is key. Don't post 3 times a week, Monday through Friday, and give up on the weekend. Because guess what? You're the leader. If you're not posting, if you're not sticking to your program, if you're not sticking to your nutrition on the weekends, you're screwing yourself. Like, this is your business. If you owned a Mercedes dealership and on the weekends you drove an Audi, people are going to be like, what the heck? Like, what is going on here? So make sure you stay proof of the product consistently. It's not a weekday thing. It's not a Tuesday thing. It's all the time. Same with your posting. Right. Okay, this is fun, guys. Some things I want to share with you. These are apps. These are apps that I use on my phone that I very much suggest you get. I know that you guys have been asking me like for certain apps and stuff. So here's an overview. I've got like 7 of them, I think. The Over app. It's called Over. These are all for Apple, by the way. I don't know if they work on anything else. I'm sorry if you have anything else because that's just sad. But this is specifically for Apple. I hope that they have something similar, if not the same thing for Android. But the Over app. So this app, you can download this app. It's free, and it helps you add text to your photos. And you can go to dafont.com from your phone and download any fonts you want. So I recommend picking 2 or 3 fonts, downloading them to your phone, and consistently using those fonts to write your quotes, to write your inspirational things, or write on top of your photos for any reason. Use the same font. Brand yourself. As a successful coach, you want to make sure you're branding yourself so that when somebody's scrolling through the newsfeed, they're like, oh, that's Brittany. Oh, that's Leah. And without even a question. Like someone who's really good at that, Ali Tessitore, is really, really good at branding her images. She's got this like filter she uses, and it's on all of her photos, and they all look the same. So when you're scrolling, you know it's her. And everything she wears is black and white. So like she's got a brand, and it's clearly her brand. So you definitely want to work on branding. iMovie. Trust me when I say that people aren't buying Beachbody, they are buying you. They can go to the website and buy Beachbody. They are choosing you because they know you, they trust you, and they believe in you. So it's extremely important to build that trust in your following. The fastest and most effective way to do that is through video because it truly shows who you are. So go live. I'm telling you all to go live. Also, iMovie is a really great tool to use to create movies and put them together and send them out. So it could be a, hey, I've got this free group coming, and you're too scared to do it live. Do it on iMovie. You'll be able to chop it up and put it together and make a little video, and you can post it. I know it sounds scary, but that's okay. It's okay because we've all been there. We were all where you are right now. Don't worry. I even freaked out too. So start small. Only post in your free groups right now. Do your videos just for your free groups. Do your videos just in the challenge groups or in our coaching group, and slowly move out into your Facebook page. But make sure you're doing them somewhere. Do them somewhere. The easiest and fastest way that I found to use editing software, though, is iMovie. Super easy. I know you guys can do it. Google Drive. By the way, do you guys see how this is set up on my phone? In these little folders, it's so much nicer. Google Drive. If you aren't riding the Gmail train, it's time to hop on. Google Suite offers tons of amazing apps and programs, so that way you can be very productive as an entrepreneur and in your personal life. But it's vital to you as a coach to stay organized in your business. So Google Drive is where it's at for me. I use it for my challenge group templates, my email templates, messaging scripts, nutrition plans, meal plans, coaching documents, etc. I even have folders divided up by category: business procedures, challenge groups, challenger results, coaching opportunities, email templates, onboarding, presentations like this one, scripts, sneak peek, group trainings, videos, all of it. I have different folders on Google Drive. What this is, Google Docs, it looks like something I cut off. Google Docs is basically a free version of Word. It's like the Microsoft Word, but it's Google's version. So it's all based on the internet. If you close out of it, it automatically saves. You can hit a share button and share it with whoever you want to share it with. Come sit with me. Okay, calm down. There's Google Spreadsheets, Google Sheets. What's the problem? Here, go sit on the bed. Here, go sit on the bed. Google Sheets is basically Excel. So if you don't have Excel on your phone or on your computer, you can use Google Spreadsheets. That's fine as well. Okay. Mobile Enroller. I know this isn't an app. It's not actually an app, but you can make a shortcut for it on your phone to make it 10 times easier to sign people up. So you just, down here, if you look right here, there's a little button at the bottom. If you just hit the button, you can create a shortcut so you have Mobile Enroller on your phone. This is going away in about a month or a couple weeks. So, but for the time being, this is what we use. So it's coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. If you haven't used this already, this is how you sign people up. Go to coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. You'll put in their name, their email, what Shakeology flavor they want, and what they're getting. What? And this works for coaches and customers. I'm sorry, guys, the distractions. Okay, the number 5, Dropbox. Welcome to Coach Life. Is your phone full yet of photos and videos and everything else? To be a successful coach, you better have that phone out all the time, taking pictures of your kid, your food, your everything, like your husband, whatever. By the way, I found a really good prank I'm going to pull on my husband that I'm totally doing live soon. So my phone will be out for that. But my phone's out all the time. The storage on it is like maxed out all the time. So what I had to do is I actually got Dropbox and I put everything into Dropbox. So that way I have it all backed up to the cloud. It's pretty cheap. There's a free version. And then if you want more storage, you just pay for more storage. But that way, if your phone is full, this is a really good way to dump it off. I have 2 children. Remember that time where I said life's not perfect?
Remember that time when you said you want 3?
No, I didn't say that. So then number 6 is BB links or coach codes. So we've got the Coach Mobile Enroller. BB links or coach codes. Catherine Cushion would be so pissed if I actually showed that I had BB links on my phone, but I truly do use coach codes more often. Coach codes is the same thing. It gives you the opportunity to share a link. So I recommend coach codes. Don't do BB links, do coach codes. But you could put in your coach ID. And if you have multiple business centers, you can put in your multiple business IDs and switch between them to send links from that specific business center. So whether it's a spouse account or your own business center or anything like that, you can send links with your unique ID. Make sense? Does everybody follow me? I think so. Audible. Personal development. If you don't have this on your phone, put this on your phone. You get 2 free audiobooks with your 30-day trial. You get a free 30-day trial. You get 2 audiobooks with that. And then after that, it's $15 a month and you get a book each month. So it's a pretty good deal. Like you're going to not get anything better than that at Barnes & Noble or anything like that. So it's a pretty decent deal. 1 book equals 1 credit. And then they also have like anything you want, you can get 30% off when you do your membership and stuff. So this is how I listen. I listen to it while I'm doing the dishes or I'm running errands or I'm on road trips or whatever it is, while I vacuum, while I'm, like I said, while I'm drinking my Energize before my workout. And what I like about it is you can speed it up. Ain't nobody got time to listen to 8.5 hours of someone said the same thing 30 times. So I speed it up, listen to it a little faster, and still retain the same information. Okay, this is it. Last one, guys. Stay focused. Don't get squirrel-brained. What I mean by that is don't go on to calls like this or go on to calls with Nicolette or go on to calls with Brittany and be like, oh my God, 40 ideas. I need to do them all right now. And then I also have to do the ones I heard last night and the ones I'm going to hear tomorrow and I have to do everything. No, pick one thing. If there's one thing you learned tonight, pick one thing and implement that one thing so you don't get overwhelmed. Maybe you have time for 2, go for it. But pick 1 or 2 things, implement those, and when you Master that, add something else. Keep adding to your plate and building your business like a snowball. But pick one thing and start with there. When we call get squirrel brained or go down the YouTube rabbit hole or something like that is what we refer to it as. You just get overwhelmed and you end up starting and stopping everything and not actually finishing anything. So same thing with programs. If you're doing a program and someone else is like, well, I'm doing this one, don't switch your program. Finish your program. Finish your program and then do something else with do whatever you want after that. But finish your program. Don't get squirrel brained. Don't compare yourself to anyone else's journey. Physically, business-wise, emotionally, relationship-wise, babies, I don't care. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. This is your story. Write it how you want to write it. Your business, run it how you want to run it. We are all here to support you. We are here to meet you at your level and then push you to the next. But we aren't going to, we're not going to drag you. We're not going to make you do anything. Success partners. If you don't have one, get one. If you need help finding somebody, let me know. A success partner, I have multiple success partners. My latest success partner that I'm working with is really holding me accountable to my personal development. And that's where I've been struggling. She had a really great year, emotionally inside. She's like, I just feel good. And that's where I was struggling. And I had a really good business year. And that's where she was struggling. So we kind of we have both of our strengths. And I'm helping her hold her accountable to her daily behaviors. She's holding me accountable to my personal development. Goal is one personal development book every 2 weeks. That's a lot. So I'm excited for that. But get a success partner that can help you with your weaknesses. And then you can help with your strengths. Show up and participate in the challenge groups. If you're participating in a free group, if you're participating in the team page, show up and participate. I'm very, 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 very proud of all of you that are on here right now because you do. But I also want to say, don't put unicorns and team calls or anything else in front of your power hours. If your power hour is not done, don't do anything else. You unicorning my post is going to get your business nowhere. You need to put your power hour before anything. Your workout, your shake, your power hour, then your team. Always, 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 even when you get to 5-star diamond, your power hour comes first or your business will crumble. Okay? So you'll never see momentum without putting you first. You've always got to put you first and then the next person. So no scrolling Facebook, no unicorning or anything like that until your power hour is done. Make sense? That's my little pep talk. We've got 4 minutes before we get cut off. So I'm going to stop sharing, open up for questions. Anybody? Somebody.
So I work all day from 6:30 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. And I forget to post all the time because I'm so busy. What's the best way for me to if you're working out before work, post your workout before work. Yeah, no, I don't do that. I get up at 5 o'clock and I leave the house by 6. It takes
I thought you were working out before work.
No, I always work out after work. I come home and work out.
When do you drink your shake?
When I get home, before my workout.
Okay. We'll meet on that. I'm not sure. We'll come up with a schedule.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? Brittany needs to go to bed.
I'm exhausted.
Those kids need to go to bed.
Yeah.
These ones back there.
I'm exhausted.
Kathy, anything? Leah? Jen, I see you're here. Okay, well, thank you guys for jumping on. This is recorded, so I'll put this in the team page. But that way you guys can go back to the apps or anything like that. Pick one thing, guys. Pick one thing and run with it. And every Monday, the first Monday of every month, we're going to do a new coach training. So if you guys get new coaches, bring them with you. We'll welcome them in. We'll do something different. It'll be very basic like this, basic level, but we'll talk about different topics and rotate through the topics. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for you guys. Let's get our goals met before the middle of the month, because otherwise we're working through the holidays and we don't want to do that. So make sure we hit our goals. It's the end of the year. Do not let the end of the year, don't be like, oh, I'll wait till January. No. Finish this year with a bang. Let the fireworks boom at midnight and let us start the next year with a bang. You don't want to lose momentum. All right. And if anybody can be here January 6th, please be
here.
7th. January 7th. You can be here both days. It's fine. All righty. I will chat with you all later. Have a good night.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye, guys.